In this video, I will discuss Pythagorean theorem. For that, we need a right angle triangle, and this theorem is only applicable to right angle triangle. What does it mean by right angle triangle? It means it should make a 90-degree angle. This sign is for 90 degree. Now, what do we call this side? This is your base, or you call this adjacent. These two names you will find in your book. This side is called opposite, you call it opposite, and this is your hypotenuse. Now, let's say if this side is A, this side is B, and let's say this side is C. Then we have some formulas for that. Hypotenuse is the square root of A square plus B square. What does it mean? Sum of square root of this square plus this square. Now this will be square root of C square. What does it mean C? Hypotenuse square minus opposite square, which is B. And now this one is again hypotenuse square, which is C square minus A square. So you need to remember these formula. Now let's put some values here. Let's say if this side is 13, this side is 12, how will you find this? So this side will be square root of hypotenuse square 13 square minus base square. So don't get confused with A, B, C, okay? If somebody change here, let's say this is A and this is B and C, don't get confused. Basically what are we doing is, we are doing this square minus this square, that's it. Hypotenuse square minus base square for opposite. Now let's try to find out the base. Now in this one, again this is okay here. So if you want to find this one, then this will be square root of 13 square minus, now when you solve this you will get 5, so 5 square. When you solve this you will get 12. Now let's try this one. How will you solve this? Square root of base square plus opposite square. So base is 5 and opposite is, opposite is 5 in this one. Okay, base is 12 and opposite is 5. And when you solve this you will get 13. That is how it works. So let's quickly try a few more examples. Let's say this is 6, 8. Now how will you find hypotenuse in this case? So square root of 8 square plus 6 square. When you solve this you will get 8 square is 64 plus 36, that will give you square root of 100. Solve this you will get 10 is your answer. Let's try another one. Now if you have let's say this is 7, this is let's say 15. How will you find the base now? The base will be square root of hypotenuse square, which is 15 square minus opposite square 7 square. Solve this and you will get your answer. Next. Okay, let me try different side. So like this. Now this is this a right angle triangle? Yes, this is a right angle triangle which is given in the question. I am giving you this one. Now if I give you here, let's say hypotenuse, let's say 22, and base is let's say 6, opposite is 6, so how will you find the base? Now in this case, square root, again hypotenuse square minus opposite square. Solve this and you will get your answer. So this is how we will solve problems on the basis of Pythagorean theorem. That's it for this video.